All right, today we're cracking the code on one of the trickiest parts of English, prepositions. I mean, have you ever stopped and wondered why we get in a car but on a bus? Or why you're interested in something but worried about it? If you've ever felt like you're just kind of guessing, trust me, you are definitely not alone. But here's the thing, it's not random. There's actually a system, a kind of logic hiding right there in plain sight. And today, we're going to hand you the keys to unlock the whole thing. So let's call this the preposition puzzle. It might look like a total jumble at first, but really, there are two secret codes that, once you know them, make all the pieces just click into place. Okay, so let's dive right into that first secret code. This one explains why certain words, well, they just have to go together. They're like inseparable pairs, and knowing them is a huge part of sounding natural. And we're calling this first code perfect partners. The idea here is simple. Some words are just destined for each other. They're a fixed pair, and you really can't swap out their prepositional partner for another one. It just won't work. Okay, check this out. This is a super common mistake. You can't be interested about something. Nope. The word interested always goes with in. They're a non-negotiable team. Now, the fancy grammatical name for this is a fixed prepositional phrase, but all that really means is that it's a hard and fast rule. It's not about location or time. It's just that some words absolutely demand a specific preposition to make any sense. And you see these everywhere once you start looking. For example, you're capable of something. You depend on someone. You ask for help. You listen to music. You worry about an exam. See? Once you get the hang of it, these perfect partners start popping up all over the place. All right, you ready for code number 2? We're calling this one verb transformers. Now, this one's a little trickier, I'll admit, but honestly, this is where English gets really creative and fun. The official name here is a phrasal verb. So what is that? Well, it's when you take a basic verb, like get or come, and you add a tiny little word to it, what's called a particle, like up or with or off, and boom, you've got a brand new verb with a completely different meaning. Let's look at an example. Take the verb come. Simple, right? It means to arrive or move towards something. But add up with to it, now you have come up with, which means to invent or create an idea. See how that works? The original meaning is just gone. It's totally transformed. And some verbs are absolute superstars at this. I mean, just look at get. With different little particles, it can mean to return, to seek revenge, to support, to be late, to leave work, to cooperate. The list just goes on and on. That's the real power of these verb transformers. Okay, so now for a little pro tip. Some of these verb transformers have a special trick that can be super confusing if you don't know the rule. We're going to call it the switcheroo. Okay, so here's how it works. If the object is a noun, like her coat, you have a choice. You can say, she took her coat off, or she took off her coat. Both are totally fine. But, and this is the important part, if the object is a pronoun, like it, you have no choice. It has to go in the middle. She took it off. You can never ever say she took off it. And that's the whole secret to the switcheroo. And there you have it. Those are the two secret codes. Think of them as your master key for unlocking the whole world of English prepositions. So it's not about random guessing anymore, right? Now when you see a preposition, you can actually stop and think, okay, is this a perfect partner? A fixed phrase? Or is it a verb transformer? A phrasal verb that's creating a totally new meaning? You now have the tools to figure it out. Now look, these codes give you the how, but it's pretty much impossible to memorize every single phrasal verb out there. I mean, there are thousands, and that's why this is such great advice. Don't just guess. When in doubt, grab a good dictionary and look it up. It's the best way to be sure. So, I'll leave you with this question. Now that you've cracked the code, now that you have the master key, what's the first phrasal verb you're curious enough to look up? The puzzle is officially yours to solve.